Hey guys, welcome back. Let's play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we began pretty much our trip through this strange French castle that I'm not going to try and pronounce again. And we made it to the save point, which isn't even really halfway through. I mean, it is if you want to go straight to the end, go to the left there and go up, and you basically get straight to the end. But we've got some other things to do first. Oh, and before I actually get going here, I have switched up my party using the opposite 4 characters that I was in the previous episode. And the only reason I really bring that up is just because of how my equipment ended up getting set up, just like so. I gave Yuri the pedometer and the step tripler. Still can't say that for some reason, not sure why. And take a look at his physical attack power, 201. Take a look at Golden Bat's attack power, 398, almost double. It is ridiculous how powerful he gets, and all he has is the Demon Earrings really to boost it, and the Small Jug does an additional 10 points. Actually, in this case, it does more for some reason. I wonder if the 20% applies on top of that as well? Because it's only supposed to be 10 stat points on top of things. Maybe it just does more because he's in Golden Bat form. I don't know. Either way, his attack power is gigantic. Anyway, with that being said, if you really want to go straight to the end, you're welcome to do that. But if you want to get all the items, you should probably follow me down here. Just a thought. Also, that battle may have required me to use 3 different reviving items, but I will not confirm nor deny that. That mirror there apparently does nothing according to my map. Alright. Just gimme. It has returned at long last. The crucifix, the perfect ribbon from Final Fantasy, is absolutely perfect. We want these on everybody as soon as possible. It's basically spikes, but actually the thing is, in this case, it's not basically spikes, but better. It doesn't have the downside of spikes, but it also doesn't have the resist status put in place. It'll still protect you against status effects, but spikes protects you against combos as well. So spikes is probably, even after you get the crucifix, technically better. But it all kind of depends on how you want to do things. Right now, I don't really have any spare spots because I'm going for damage with the Warlock earrings there, but and he's going for all the physical damage. But just so you know, yeah, it is indeed fantastic, and we definitely want it. All right, now going over to the left there, as you can see by the map that I put on screen, that will loop us back around to the first area that we're at, so we don't want to do that. We do want to head on down here. Grab this treasure chest containing a seal of the urn, and now we want to head over to the right. It's the one remaining area that we have. Now, I wasn't going to show any battles this time, but we do have Lucia with us, if she survives this. Because, of course, they're going to beat the absolute holy hell out of me. This probably isn't the best area to do it, but I did say I wanted to try working on a lot more... Well, he's dead again. It seems to be the way these battles start. I start the fight, I'm dead, I revive, we move on. But I will at least show trying to use tarot cards and see what we get out of it. Go tarot card! Destroy me! Currently held cash increased by 4! Look at that! We are rich! Now I have to survive this battle. Fusion. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to try and survive this. This is gonna take a while.
I think I like this shape the best.
So do I, Joachim. But yeah, that's the same fight. Didn't go well. As you can see, my money has doubled. Well, actually, it's gone up by 4 times. Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. You don't need to get that lucky in order to have more than enough money for the rest of the game. Just playing the game normally and fighting the battles that you run into will be more than enough to keep you alive. I need to heal desperately. I had to revive people twice in that fight. Fights are not going particularly well for me at the moment. Why was I turned around? Oh no, I'm supposed to go this way. I know where I am on the map. Don't you worry. I am not completely lost yet. Yes, this mirror. What the hell was that in the bottom right corner? It's still here. Well, it's, I guess something that never got properly animated. Alright. I was thinking about using a tarot card at the start of that fight as well, but I actually, for once, I actually got a chance to do a full 4-person combo at the start for some reason. We want to go down. Over to the right just leads to an empty battle. One of those mirrors. This is Rhodes, who's afraid of something. You're dead and yet you still sleep. Interesting. And there's a broken mirror. Don't need to do anything there. Alright, one more very difficult fight down. And hopefully there's nothing here. Keep this in mind, because here is the location of a wolf boat. Unfortunately, the wolf boat is only available afterward. It's not available right now, which is really unfortunate because it's kinda tedious. So basically what I'm going to do is when we eventually need to get here, I will just put up the map and warp back here, cut back here off screen so that we don't have to trudge through this whole area again. But just kind of remember that that area is there and kind of where it is. So you've seen it, you've seen me get there, so you know where it is. Now we need to backtrack, and as I said before, over to the right just leads to a mirror battle, so we need to go up to lead to the one remaining area. Alright. One more battle down. And Timid Soful. Wasn't that the Japanese name for Pepita from Star Ocean till the end of time? I think it was. Thought it was that mean boy come back to scare me again. Scared all the time now because I remember... Ooh, you remember how you were killed. Interesting. Well, that's definitely a thing. Now, there's a busted mirror there, and there's a door here. If you go through that door, I'm going to lock it after you. Don't want the mean boy to come back. So we had to do this big old loop to get back to basically where we began the episode. And, well, the one thing I passed off last time was this treasure chest. So that should be all the treasure that we can get in this area. Alright, now all we have to do is head back to the mirror that we ended the previous episode on. And take a trip a little up to get back to the same save point as before. And once we've saved up, we can move on. There's not too much further left to go. This should be our last mirror, I believe. Oh, this one apparently makes us fight something. Or it was just a random battle. Either way, it's no different from any of the fights we've had recently, so I'm gonna cut it out. Well, that was a fun fight. Interesting. The glass is shattered on the ground, and we can see through into the next hallway. Okay. As you might guess, we're coming up on the end. Not only can you tell that by the map that I put on screen, but it's kind of, you know, things are a little bit different. So I'll show you what my setup is. I'm going to bring in Geppetto. Arc Barrier would be recommended around here, definitely. Anything else that allows you to deal more damage quickly. So we've got Karen here with, I guess I don't really need the warning device anymore now, do I? Not that I have anything else particularly good to put on her. Like, I could, you know, abuse things with Mind's Eyes and Extreme, but why? We also note that we do have some new accessories that I haven't really talked about. Max MP increased and MP consumption decreased. Very rarely have I run out of MP in a boss fight, so I haven't really seen the use of putting specific things on. So yeah, they're not not some of my favorite accessories. In fact, I almost never use them because I'd rather just have the flat-out defense of something like a kendo mask if I wanted it. There's just not really anything else I can put on here. We don't need to protect against most status effects. However, the crucifix. Ruins of Zafriel. Interesting. It protects against all status abnormalities and ring abnormalities. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this also includes lowered stats, but that's the only reason that I've bothered to equip that on Yuri in this fight, just on the off chance that one of the boss's stat lowering abilities does eventually make its way onto us. One final thing, ring custom, let's put on... Oh, you've already got physical defense down. It's the only thing that'll be useful. Let's give you the other one. Where is it? There it is. Found it. I don't think I have 3 yet, do I? I do not have 3 yet. So they both have that. That will be helpful, though I'll probably not use a boatload of physical attacks, but there's that. Let's open the door. Oh yeah, things are totally normal right now.
So, you came back.
So, this is where you live now, huh?
Yes, this is Tifoge Castle. I made my soul pact with Amon here. This was once home to Gilles de Rais, a powerful French nobleman. After his lover was executed as a heretic, he turned to the dark arts. Rumors of his devil worship spread, and he too was executed by the church. That was almost 500 years ago. Even love can turn to tragedy. Time changes nothing. The world today is still filled with madness and rage. In any case, you used it well, didn't you? Amon's power.
Yeah, I took out Rasputin.
But a much more powerful enemy appeared. A vast power lies beyond this mirror. A forbidden power, surpassing Amon's.
A forbidden power?
It is yours, if you can but defeat me. Do you wish to try again?
Yeah. It won't be like before. This time the gloves are coming off.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to bring along Yuri for this. We are fighting... Ow! Well, that lasted all of 2 seconds. Congratulations! Neo Amon is going to absolutely murder people. He is powerful, and you should be wary. One of the few times I'm going to use Talisman of Mercy until I run out of the Talismans of Luck. And I missed, and that's bad. Okay. Before we do anything else, very, very, very important, Arc Barrier. Amon, because of course he does, has 6,660 HP. Because of course he does. I always like when they throw little tidbits like that in on things. I guess I'm going to set up shield. Actually, no, I have shield already. Do I have anything else that you can do on this turn? Do I have anything else really good that you can do? Because I have both shield and rage already in this fight. You have that? Well, even if you don't have Arc Surge, you should still have normal Surge, shouldn't you? Yes. So we'll put that on Geppetto. And I'll miss the perfect. That's fine. We want to increase your power. We want to set up shield, apparently, otherwise I'm dead. This was not an easy fight the first time around. He's only susceptible to physical attack down. He is non-elemental, so don't worry about any type of elemental affinity. But yeah, he is powerful, and he will absolutely destroy you if you let him. You could become Amon for this fight, though I wouldn't recommend it. I'm actually going to go same route that I've been going most of the game. We're going to get as much physical attack power as possible. You don't have to worry about any type of big combo or anything like that. There's no special item to be gotten from this fight. I am going to block because he gets his turn right now, and I was expecting him to do something mean, which he did. This is Red Crest. Now is where we find out. Yeah, so I believe the Crucifix is protecting me against the physical attack down effect that that spell can give us. Thought I missed that for a second. Alright, we got our attack power. This is good. And next... Now, I do have Entrance on him, but of course it doesn't really help since the only one I would Entrance in this fight is Geppetto. I just never bothered to change it because I couldn't be bothered. Edges aren't going to help us, but we are going to need to heal up. Make sure you're doing a good job. Having Art Cure for this fight is pretty much required. Just be very, very careful. Alright, I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm not even going to set up a combo here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight for this attack here. And miss the perfect by 16 million miles, apparently. Just because I don't really have anything else good for him to do in this particular situation based on where everyone was in the turn order. This time, we're going to go for the energy charge. And I missed that too. He is still Amon, whether Neo Amon or not. So he is going to hit us with the end. And this is why we have Barrier, because that does a lot of damage. Alright, so we're going to combo up here. And even though we don't have to go for Inferno, I like Inferno. So we're going to go for it. And when it's buffed with Energy Charge, it's pretty powerful. And we broke 1,000 damage with a single, well, not a single attack, but a single technique. And now we're going to go for this. Just hoping for the perfect on that one. Alright, we'll have these two combo up here. And you just want to deal out a lot of damage. And don't talk during rings, otherwise you almost miss twice. Sadly enough, I almost missed on the steps. There we go. Nice damage. And into you with the Bright Vanish. There we go. I'm expecting this to break 1,000. There we go. Nice. As you can tell by the amount of damage we're dealing and the amount of damage he can deal, this isn't going to be a fast fight, and we are going to have to do a lot of healing. We got to heal again. Definitely got to heal again. Alright, you're getting your turn again right away. As you can see, Amon is not slow. Thera Roots, we can heal you up. Well, that hurt. Basically, all I do with, according to the online walkthrough I've been going for, the recommended level for this fight is 48. I'm level 41. Now, the recommended level in this walkthrough has been high all game long, but we're still definitely a little higher, or definitely a little underleveled for this particular part of the fight. All right, so we're going to get everybody, or as many people together in a combo as we can, starting with Fides here. We lost our arc barrier. Gonna have to set that up, and I'm gonna have to heal coming up really soon here. Let's go for the normal attack this time. As you can see, the amount of damage we get from Inferno versus a normal attack isn't drastically different. Just FYI. Right Vanish. No, I pressed the wrong button. I tried to stop my thumb, it didn't work. Well, that's a turd. Alright, items. You're gonna have to heal yourself, Karen. Well, missing the ring don't help. As you can see, his normal attack is able to pretty much take us right out. Arc Shield, we still have that in effect, so I can't reset that up. Alright, well there's Arc Shield gone. We'll get you two to combo up here. And there's Barrier and Shield. So basically we're done right screwed coming up here. Sword Arts, let's get you to do this. Yeah, the reason I think I missed that the combo thing before is my thumb tends to hover above the square button for combos, because even if, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it seems to show up square more often than not for me, at least in my head. So yeah, I've got, well there goes Arc Rage. So I usually hover my thumb about that, and I wanted to pull down, but my brain did not send the signal fast enough. Well, that's a turd. Physical defense down, I was hoping to do that a lot earlier. There we go. Nice damage. But yeah, surviving this fight isn't easy. Especially when he seems to have a hard-on for Yuri in this fight, and he will go after him, not relentlessly, but pretty close to it. Alright, so all the buffs have worn off. As you can see, we've almost got him. We're not going to do that. I don't think we're going to set up any more buffs, but we are going to try and bring back Yuri now. Go. And there goes another one. Will become Amon. It's one of the things I find a lot more interesting about the combat in this game as opposed to the previous game, other than like the mechanics and how everything actually works together, is being able to switch up who you're using as far as fusion goes. Don't talk during rings, damn it! Is it makes it really easy to switch up to other characters and other types of fusions, so that you can do what you need to do instead of going, oh, I'm set up to do all offense, I can't do anything else. Alright. No shield, no rage. And let's hope. Red crest again. He does like to use this, and it does hit a relatively large circle, so it's not surprising. But it does quite a bit of damage and kills me really easily. Especially when I keep missing rings. Okay, let's try this again. This fight has gone not particularly well. Excuse you, video game, I disagree. I disagree. I did not miss that. Can you please stop spamming red crest for 2 seconds so that I can get a chance to actually kill you? Video game. He's dead in 2 hits every time, or 1 hit every time. This is actually kind of frustrating. Stop! Revive Yuri for the umpteenth fucking time. Yuri, finish the damn job. Jesus Christ. Almost missed that. Yeah, this is probably the most difficult fight, at least up until this point in the game. It's not easy. We're severely underleveled for this point.
My apology.
Yeah. Yeah, the max hits just get you extra money. Defeating the enemy fast enough gives you extra experience, which we don't really need. We don't really need the money either. Look at all that soul we got. We got the Amon crest. Boatloads of experience. And we have impressed Albert. Neo Amon Soul. We have an upgrade to Amon this time. With that in mind, I've been saving up some soul energy. I wonder why I would do such a thing. Fusion. Neo Amon. Let us soul charge the crap out of you and learn everything you have. I believe you do have 1, maybe 2 new moves? I'm trying to remember. Not yet. Kind of a strange name for an ability. And I believe you do get 1 more. And I think it's a funny name, too. Die, scumbag. Okay. We're getting the Star Ocean Till the End of Time humor with the Scumbag Slayer, or maybe that was the second game. I don't remember. Alright, let's, since we have extra stuff left, let's level you up. Since I don't really have anything else to spend this soul on, and we're gonna get a whole bunch more. Oops, I skimmed over that. We'll check out some of these abilities in a moment here. And we'll get you up to level 10, since I still do use you. And we'll leave the rest of the fusions alone for now. As you can see, we still have some that are at level 1. Everybody else is at level 1. And, yeah, we need to go back in there, actually. Where's Yuri? There's Yuri. Fusion. We learned... What did we learn for you? Howling. Restore a small amount of SP to all allies. You see, the interesting part about the Earth Fusion is both Stand and Howling are kind of focused around SP. So it's kind of an odd thing for him to be focused on, but it is what it is. And skill list. First three are the same, not yet. Restores a small amount of HP to all unconscious allies. It's not really, like, it's a revive all, so it's really good in that sense, but it's, I don't know, if you have to revive that many people, you're probably screwed anyway. And then non-class special damage, large 18 hits. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny window to hit, but if you do manage to hit it, it has 18 hits. So there's that. It's the first one that has access to, I think, a whole whack ton of hits outside of the fire-based fusion. But anyway, we need to go heal because we're absolutely been devastated. So I'm going to go back to, I believe Florence has a free healing point. Then we can go back to Japan and finally head for the Forest of Winds, since we are done all the side quests that we're able to do at this point. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.